Welcome back, Chelsea Debate. We are live, and this is going to be my favourite ever video. One, because we're in person together, and two, because we've just won the Champions League final. I don't know how many beers you've had now, but it's fine. We'll try and keep it PG. Come on, what do we want to tell the people after that? What a game, what an experience. And for everyone that, is actually at the game, that's a night in particular, all the young kids that are there, they'll never forget that growing up. What a night.
No, you saw some kids, didn't you, on there, and you could just see what it meant to them. Absolutely incredible. I mean, my throat's starting to go from getting excited about it. Yours must be as well, because you fully went mental. What a night and what a performance off the team. It was hard because obviously we're watching it and it's tense, and City, you've got players that can turn it at any second. But we were the better side and we absolutely deserved to win. I mean, you've got to give an absolute shout out to Kante. What a performance from Kante.
Yeah, I think if we sort of look at the players in particular, I don't actually know who got man of the match. I suspect it might be Kante, and I think semi-finals, quarter-finals, he was getting man of the match. And if we start with him, well, I said to you, didn't I? If we're going to win tonight, if Kante plays well at his best, we've got a chance against anyone. And look, from the City perspective, they didn't play anywhere near their best, but.
No. But I don't think we let them either.
No.
And I think whether we'll get the credit off the wider audience for that, but certainly, as Chelsea fans, we've got to look at it as we didn't let them play. And that was brilliant. Obviously just mentioned Kante, what a performance from him. Got to give a shout out to Reece James as well. I thought he was absolutely incredible tonight. Much has been made of, and we will start to do some videos discussing the Euros. But he's got to be our right back at the year. That was just an incredible performance from him, going forwards, tackles, his strength, just everything we expect. What a player he is.
I think we talk about the fullbacks. Let's talk about the goal. I've not even said the scoreline. I know we're live at the minute, and we'll put this up after. 1-0 to Chelsea, and a player who has had stick throughout the year. He's not the only one. A lot of our big signings has come up clutch in a Champions League final, and I've seen it here on the highlights. Took it away. First of all, he's cemented it. He's in the Chelsea folklore now. There's only two other players. Drogba scored in the Champions League final, and Lamps in 2008, I think. He's now scored in the Champions League final, a winner, and the way he did it as well, composure. He was brilliant all night, wasn't he, Kai Havertz?
No, everything he did tonight just had a touch of class to it. The composure and just calmness for a player of his age and relative sort of inexperience, if you like. Absolutely brilliant. He's took some stick this year, he really has. And when you take into account his age, moving to a different country, new league, and there's the COVID battle for him as well. That all the talk was it was really bad. How he's bounced back from that and how he's performed in the last couple of months, but especially tonight, the pressure's on. In the coverage before, they were talking about him being the not surprise inclusion, but one of the standout names on the team sheet. And there's obviously arguments to and for and against it. And he just delivered, didn't he? Absolutely. The calmness for the goal was ridiculous. I mean, Ederson's probably, one of the best goalkeepers in the world at the minute. And the way he just rounded him and, what a goal.
Yeah, he was incredible. We got Mason Mount there being interviewed. Kai's already had his interview. You're right, my voice is fully gone now. He was brilliant, and it was the winning goal. Took it around the keeper, scored. And it doesn't matter, I'm not saying everything's forgotten in the season because he had a few good moments, but that's it, isn't it? You score a winner in a Champions League final, and I don't care what happens from now. And he's young. There's so much to come from him as well.
But so much of the squad as well. We were talking about it in the game, actually, weren't we?
I was going to say, how much more confident do you think he's going to be moving on? Because he's just scored the winner in a Champions League. He's so young. He's going to get better, isn't he?
No, he can only get better, can't he? I mean, as Piliqueta said it, didn't he? He came over to him while in mid-interview and said, the boy's going to be a superstar. And I really agree with him. It's the mental side for me, the physical side, all that will grow and develop naturally with age. But to show what he's shown tonight, and in fairness, at other times of the season as well, he has shown it. It's scary what he's going to be capable of. And, you look at, there's a fair few players, there's a core group in that team, sort of 22 and under, and, this could be the first of, 3 or 4 Champions Leagues just for that group of players.
I mean, that was tough to sit through. I'm so sweaty, as you can probably see. You handled it a lot better than me, to be honest. But what a game. If we're going to go through a few individuals, then we may as well. I want to go with Chilwell. We can sort of
Brilliant.
we take it in turns if you want, and
Okay.
go through. I want to talk about Ben Chilwell. Come from Leicester. Leicester fans give him a lot of stick, and they were happy when we paid 50 mil. And to be fair, a few eyebrows were raised, maybe rightly so, because it was a lot of money. But you get the inflation because he's English, so we knew we were paying a lot. He was unbelievable tonight. Not just defensively, that's where the question marks were with Ben Chilwell. He was outstanding. Riyad Mahrez picked him out as one of the danger men. Barely got anything out of him. Chilwell, superb. Do you agree? And then who do you want to talk about after? But
no, Ben Chilwell, absolutely epic. I mean, I saw some stuff on social media laughing at him after the FA Cup final and stuff. And he's just sort of silenced all his critics tonight. I couldn't agree with what you said.
Would you start him for England? That is.
It's tough, isn't it, against Shaw? But I probably would on the strength of time.
I mean, it's a Champions League final. He drops a performance like that.
Yeah.
I think it's quite difficult as well because it's against an English team. You sort of forget. I mean, this is a Champions League final. He's just dropped a 10 out of 10 masterclass.
100%.
What about on the other side, Reece James? Another who could start for England.
Yeah, I was going to say, as I did sort of mention earlier, absolutely, he's put his name on the team sheet for me for England as well. If there was any question marks, so obviously I do want to give a special mention to Mount. Obviously, classy assist as we've come to expect, and I know since we've started this channel, we have spoken a lot about Mason Mount and how good he's been, but the maturity, the leadership, everything that boy brings, he's incredible. And for me, he's he's a future Chelsea captain, future England captain. And, everything that we just said about Kai Havertz, you're saying about Mason Mount as well, aren't you? The sky really is the limit for him.
At that age. We went ahead, and to be honest, I think we were the better team throughout. But was there a moment when Thiago Silva went off injured? Were you a bit concerned? And then obviously from there, talk about Christensen for me.
Well, I wasn't he? Obviously, early on, we're not getting negative at all, but Timo had 3 chances.
He did miss a couple, yeah. He did miss a couple.
And then when Silva went down injured, I looked at you and it was like, shit, is this is this going to be like one that goes wrong now and starts to slip away? But Christensen came on, slipped in seamlessly. I thought he was brilliant tonight. The commentator said it as well.
Just got a lovely photo there of Mount, Chilwell and James, the English lads. It's going to be a bit awkward when they meet up with Foden and Walker. Maybe for a day or two, what do you reckon?
I think it's going to be the best summer of the Chelsea boys' lives.
Yeah.
You're now going on to represent your country after just winning the Champions League. And let's be honest, the banter's going to be flying around them.
Possibly. But yeah, Christensen came in, get his head on everything. This is just one of those I can just bounce off all day because there were so many good highlights. First half, Antonio Rudiger comes in one of the best tackles I've ever seen. I don't care. I'm living in this moment. This is one of the best nights ever. And Rudiger on Phil Foden. I didn't even see him coming. He just came in with a perfect slide challenge.
But there was 2 of them, wasn't there? There was also the Kante one on De Bruyne.
Yeah.
And from the first angle, you thought, has he got the man as well? Showed it from the other angle. That tackle was clean as a whistle. And obviously De Bruyne. I mean, he wasn't great tonight, and it's a shame that he had to go off.
Yeah.
But Kante just did not give them he just didn't give them a yard. What a performance.
Let's say as well, a big thanks to, what Frank did before. I know it's weird how we started this channel, and I'm going to take a lot of credit. Yeah, it was. I mean, we've sort of helped it, and we've won, and maybe if we keep making videos, we're going to keep winning. Frank Lampard, special mention.
I expect the club will probably send us winners' medals, to be fair.
I hope so. Frank played his part, and then Thomas Tuchel. We've done it again, a manager coming in, but what a turnaround in terms of just the players are so... How organised were we? And that's so him. You can tell the style. On the touchline, he's geeing up the fans. Just everything about him, I love.
Yeah,
I really do.
I said to you, didn't I? It's like he's the 12th man.
Yeah.
He's so involved, and he's kicking every ball with each player. I mean, I loved it when Timo was caught offside. It wasn't like that at a crucial time or anything, and he just berated him. But the passion just radiates from him. It's infectious as well.
Yeah.
You can't help it. Just got the fans going, gets a reaction from the players, and he gets them over the line. He really was he was incredible tonight, wasn't he? He was like a 12th man on there.
Yeah, absolutely love him. And in terms of the team sheet, he got it right. And that leads me on to when we saw the Man City team, it jumped out immediately, didn't it? I knew with us, it was debate. Was Christensen going to start? Where was Aspi going to be? Was it Havertz, Pulisic? But fairly. I saw our team. I was pretty happy with it. I could go with that. Man City team did not straight away. I said to you, no Fernandinho, no Rodri.
Well, we both said disrespectful, didn't we?
I think we might have used that as a motivation.
Yeah.
It was sort of like, okay, we're just going to dominate the ball, and that's it. But it didn't work, and it didn't. I don't know if there was the balance there. I'm not a Man City fan. I don't see it from their point of view. But every time I've watched them, and they've been amazing this season, they've had one of them in there. It didn't quite look right for me.
No, I agree. And I think, like you said, I mean, Joe Cole sort of said it before, didn't he, as well? Like, obviously, Pep's assuming that they're going to dominate the ball tonight. And if anything, Chelsea dominated the ball, particularly in the first half. The second half obviously changed, and as you'd expect. But particularly in the first half, it was Chelsea who dominated proceedings. I mean, with the chances that we had, we could have quite easily been going in at half-time 3-0 up. So I think, City fans will probably see that as a mistake in hindsight. I think it was just a reaction from Pep. Obviously, we've beaten twice since Tuchel came in. And I think, there's an argument for Tuchel's just sort of got that Man City team's number. So they've tried to change it up, and I think it's just backfired.
Do you know, I heard a comment a couple of weeks ago from Mika Richards about Chelsea, and he said that we're the best counter-attacking team in the world. And I sort of heard it, and I sort of like, that's a bold statement, and I wasn't sure about it straight away. But we were devastating, and I think he might be right, because not just the pace of Timo, obviously, who did everything but score again. Hopefully it comes Pulisic when he came on. Havertz, pace, deceptively quick. Mount buzzing around in there. Fullbacks bombing on. And Kante as well, driving forward.
He does drive the team forward.
We really are quite devastating. Sorry, we keep looking over there because the celebrations are still going on. But yeah, I don't know how much longer you want to stay on the live stream. But
no, I think we'll wrap it up. We'll have a few more beers, and the camera needs to go off, I think.
Yeah.
So what a season. Obviously, particularly like we just sort of said jokingly, from the end of January when we started this channel, I think Chelsea were 9th in the table. Obviously, it was literally the day Frank got sacked, as Dom's already said. Thanks to Frank, because he sort of did get it going, and I think it was good of the commentators to actually mention that as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously Tuchel's come in and just made it a different beast. So it's a great season, great night, and buzzing to see what happens next.
Yeah, I'm going to put so much content out on the social, on Twitter, because every man and his dog is talking about this game. Literally everyone. There's so many comments, and I'm seeing like Batshuayi, Richarlison, just obviously Batshuayi, Chelsea, then just random footballers reacting. I'm seeing a lot of love for N'Golo. I think can we finish on N'Golo? I know we sort of maybe started with him. Can we finish on him at the end? He's
incredible.
This is how we'll finish it. If France win the Euros with him, can he win the Ballon d'Or this year?
He should.
Yeah.
Not even can, he should. Because when he's on form, whoever he's playing for, he just gives them a chance and makes them just such a better team. He elevates the team levels above where they previously were. So he should win the Ballon d'Or if they did. I
mean, it's obviously that's quite a big claim. Are France going to win it? But I'm pretty sure they're the favourites, and it just goes to show, even with all their superstars, they love him. I remember the World Cup celebrations. They were like, Kante didn't want the limelight, pushing him in there. I can't wait to watch all the celebrations from inside the dressing room, and they just deserve it. I'm so happy. And I hope everyone's had an amazing night. Don't forget this, because they don't come around that often. Third Champions League final that I've watched, and take 2 out of 3, and absolutely insane. So we'll put loads more content. We'll upload this video as well, so like and subscribe if you're new, and check out socials. Twitter at Chelsea_debate, Instagram _Chelsea_debate, and I think maybe we should watch more. Now if we can actually meet up and watch more games, we will do that, and we'll try and get some more stuff, especially if we're winning that. But yeah, any final comments?
No, what a night, and thanks for all the support on the channel, guys.
Yeah, massively. Until next time, we'll see you soon. But we are Champions League winners. See you later, guys.
See ya.